guys, I know it's been a while, but I'm trying to get back into booktubing, and we're going to try and kick this off with the Unpopular Opinions tag, because nothing sounds better than hearing me rant about things I don't like. Now, disclaimer, if you like any of these books, or these are your favorite books, I'm sorry. If I didn't like them, doesn't mean you don't have to like them. This is my opinions, that's why it's called Unpopular Opinions, because clearly not everyone thinks like me. So that's the disclaimer, and let's jump right into this tag. The first question is a popular book or series that you did not like, and for me this was The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I only read the first book in the series, but I did not enjoy it at all. I didn't like the language that was used. I could not get into the story. I couldn't connect to any of the characters, and it just kept going. Like, there was no reason for this book to be this long. Like, nothing happens. And then when things start to happen, the book ends. I own the rest of the trilogy, but I don't plan on continuing with it because I hated this book so much. So the second item is a popular book that everyone else hated but you loved. And I know that there's a ton of Twihards out there like me, but I love the Twilight series, and I hear so much hate about it, especially being an English major in college. Everyone makes jokes about Twilight, but I loved it. It was one of my favorite books as a kid. It got me into reading. Besides, like, Harry Potter, it was such a big influence on me, so how could I not love it? So I guess the popular book and series that everyone else hates on that I love would be Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. The next question is a popular love triangle where the main character did not end up with who you wanted them to be with. And for me, this was The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a spoiler, guys. So if you haven't read the book, I suggest while I'm holding it up like this that you mute the sound. Okay, ready? Here we go. I feel like she kind of like sugar-coated it at the end, like, oh, she's not really with Jem, but she's not really with Will because Will's dead, so she can be with Jem in the future, but she's with Will now because Jem's a Shadowhunt secret brother, and it was ridiculous. Like, no, I'm sorry, pick one or the other. She doesn't get to be with both. It made me really mad because I really wasn't a big fan of Will. I thought he was the bad boy that everyone has to be with, and it was ridiculous. Like, I saw Tessa with Jem, and that's who I wanted her to be with. And I guess she kind of was, but it didn't work out like that originally. But anyways. So yeah, guys. Thank you for listening to that little rant. And if you haven't read The Infernal Devices, you should probably get on that because it really is a great trilogy, and it leads into the Mortal Instruments and then into the Lady Midnight Dark Artifices. So I highly suggest reading this. Okay, so the next one is popular genre that you don't often reach for, and for me this is sci-fi, and I don't know why I don't reach for sci-fi books that often because I really enjoy the ones that I have read. I think that they're fun. It's just, I don't know, like, I loved the Lunar Chronicles. I loved, like, The Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I just don't know why I don't reach for it more often. Maybe it's because, like, futuristic, like, things kind of is a little off-putting to me, but I always end up enjoying them in the end, so I kind of got to start reaching for them a little bit more, I guess. Now, the next one I'm going to get a ton of hate for, and I'm sorry, and it's a popular character that you did not like. Okay, I didn't like Triss from the Divergent series. I hated her in the first book. The only reason I kept reading the series is because I liked 4. Like, if it wasn't for 4, I would have put the books down. But yeah, she kind of got what she deserved in the end, if you know what I'm talking about. Spoilers! Okay, so the next one is a popular author that you can't seem to get into, and for me this is Stephanie Perkins. I only read Anna and the French Kiss, but I really didn't like it. I didn't like that, like, St. Clair had to leave his one girlfriend to be with the other girl. I thought it was really, like, sappy, and maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it. I do want to try reading Lola and the Boy Next Door, but as of now, Stephanie Perkins isn't my cup of tea. And the next one is a popular trope that you're sick of seeing, and for me this is love triangles, which I find kind of weird because I always end up buying into them. I was Team Jem, I was Team Edward, I was Team Peeta, and now I'm currently Team Kaleorian? No, not Kaleorian. I'm currently Team Kale for the Throne of Glass books, but I hate it. Like, why does there have to be a love triangle? Like, that's one of the reasons I don't want to read the Cross series, Reach series, because Match series, that's what it is because I don't want to read about a love triangle because who cares? Like, I guess I'm good at picking who's gonna end up with who, and I always buy into them, but it's kind of annoying. Why can't there just be one true love? Or why does there have to be a romance in every YA novel that exists? Why can't there be a YA novel without romance? So yeah, I'm tired of seeing love triangles. Sorry guys. The next one is a popular book or series that you're not interested in reading. And for me, this is the Delirium books. I tried reading the first book into the Delirium series by Lauren Oliver, and I just couldn't get into it. It was like, I got to the part where she's looking up and she sees the boy, and it's like, oh, girl who can't fall in love is magically gonna fall in love with this magical boy that she just saw for 10 seconds. I was like, nope, done. Don't want to. I own all 3 books, and most likely I'm never gonna end up picking them up. But maybe you guys can convince me to pick them up in the comments. Let me know what you think. I've heard a lot of really bad reviews on the ending of this trilogy, and I don't know if I want to invest so much time in it, so I have to use my imagination at the end. Like, I've heard so many bad reviews about that, but who knows, maybe you guys can convince me to keep going. I might try it again. Okay, and then the last one is, they always say that the book is better than the movie, but what movie or TV adaptation did you like better than the books? And for me, I have 2. One is The Lovely Bones. I loved the movie so much more than I liked the book. And then the other one would be My Sister's Keeper. Even though they changed the ending completely from the original, like, how it was supposed to be by Jodie P. Colt's ending, they changed it completely for the movie. I liked the movie ending so much better than the book. I actually saw the movie first, and, like, I cried hysterically. Like, how do you not cry? It's about a little girl dying of cancer. And then when I read the book, it was nothing like the movie, and I preferred the movie. So yeah, guys, that was the Unpopular Opinions tag. Thanks for sticking it out with me, even though I haven't posted in months. I'm trying to get back into this, and I'm going to do my best. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!